stop number 2 in what is, it's not just promising, but it is shaping up to be magnificent and even better than before. Good afternoon to our Facebook family in TNT and abroad. It is 103.1 FM, and we are live here at Extra Plaza in Chaguanas, to be specific. We are live in the vicinity of Extra Foods at Extra Plaza in Chaguanas, and it is stop number 2, step number 2, preliminary round number 2, call it what you like, but it is round number 2 in our pepper roti eating competition and the pepper eating competition as well. Good afternoon again. My name is Rodney Ilahi. Pleased to be your host in this very, very exciting and very competitive environment. We want to say a special thank you to all of our sponsors, in particular Extra Food Supermarkets, of course, and also going out to HOTTT Foods Limited for powering the pepper roti competition, and as well to Country Pride Flour for making sure that the pepper eating competition is up to mark as well. 4 competitors in each of these competitions. Before we get into that, before we say a little more thank yous with our sponsors and what have you, I would like to welcome, for a little bit of entertainment, just to break the ice a little bit, we'd like to welcome the reigning champion. That's what I like to call him. He is the Road March under the banner of 103.1 FM Chutney Soca Monarch. I want you all to give a nice virtual, well, a physical round of applause that we will consider a virtual through the airwaves of Facebook Live. And of course, you're hearing it as well with a very small COVID protocol adhering to audience that we have here as well. A nice round of applause to Amit Sagram.
Come on, can I have a round of applause for the contestants for the pepper roti? I'll give the contestants a round of applause. Somebody say yay, yay. Let's go one time, DJ. Give me a tune. Genda se mare, saya genda se mare. Come on, I want to see all the clapping, all the dancing. All the dance. Well, let me see what's going to happen here now, right? All you ready? Sajana mora, chatia pagenda se mare. Sajana mora, chatia pagenda se mare. Genda se mare, saya genda se mare. Genda se mare, saya. Come on, let me see all you. Sajana mora, chatia pagenda se mare. Sajana mora, chatia pagenda se mare. Hey, hey. Aha. I want to see you get up and give me a dance. Give me a little something now. Hey, hey. Come on, let me see you. Let's clap your hand. Hey, yeah man, all looking nice. Sajana mora, chatia pagenda se mare. Sajana mora, chatia pagenda se mare. Genda se mare, saya genda se mare. Genda se mare, saya genda se mare. Sajana mora, chatia pagenda se mare. Sajana mora, chatia pagenda se mare. Hey, hey. Let me see ya. Walk your waist, walk your waist, walk your waist, walk your waist. All make some noise from my dancer, say hey hey. Bin nahi chain raat nahi nindiya. Bin nahi chain raat nahi nindiya. Aha. Bin nahi chain raat nahi nindiya. Aha. तुमको करे रखवारे सजन मोरा चतिया पगेंदा से मारे. सजन मोरा चतिया पगेंदा से मारे. गेंदा से मारे सैया गेंदा से मारे. गेंदा से मारे सैया गेंदा से मारे. सजन मोरा चतिया पगेंदा से मारे. सजन मोरा चतिया पगेंदा से मारे. सजन मोरा चतिया पगेंदा से मारे. Thank you very much. All make some noise to my dancers and them the man say yay yay.
Thank you very much, Amit Sagram. Put your hands together. Come on, give a nice round of applause to Amit Sagram. He is the reigning champion of the 103.1 FM chutney soaker competition, and it's our very, very first. And he, of course, is already raring to go for next year. I know he has plans for next year to defend that title, but that's still a long time away. What we can deal with now, though, is the pepper roti eating competition. Last week was the very, very first of these competitions, the very first when it comes to qualifiers. Now remember, each week we have a winner. Each winner will qualify for the final, but the winner will also walk away with $500 courtesy 103.1 FM, and of course our title sponsor as well for the pepper roti competition being Country Pride Flour. They qualify for the final. All of the 4 contestants will also be walking away with some nice hampers, some very heavy hampers. So you know what that means? It means that yeah, we handle them pretty well. So 4 contestants, but let's say thank you to all of our sponsors, of course, in particular Country Pride Flour. We have a video that is that we'd like to show you all on the virtual scene right now. And this video, of course, is courtesy Country Pride Flour, showing you how the pepper roti is made specifically with Country Pride Flour. Now, you all know for sure how you need to make that pepper roti. Of course, every week we'll be showing you that video, and it's made specifically with the best. It's made with Country Pride Flour. Thanks to Country Pride Flour for pouring our pepper roti competition, and also to Extra Food Supermarket here in Shogunas and locations spread across Arima, Sangre Grande. They've got one at Grand Bazaar, and of course they have on the main road in Shogunas as well. And Parts World Limited making possible the pepper roti eating competition. So we have 4 contestants who are vying for this prize, this weekly prize, and vying for the title of Pepper Roti Champion. If we can call it that, it's a Pepper Roti Champion for 2021, right? One of these 4 contestants is going to be crowned the champion for this week as a weekly winner, walking away with $500 and hampers, and qualifying for the final, where they get another chance to prove their mettle, so to speak. Firstly, wearing the blue and feeling all bubbly inside, she says, listen, I'm from South. This is the one from South, and she comes from Central. She's come all the way to Central to show us that she has what it takes. Let's see if the only female here this afternoon can show these fellas who has the hottest mouth when it comes to pepper roti. Put your hands together, please, for Salisha Mohammed. Salisha is contestant number 1. Contestant number 2 is just shaking his head and saying, girl, you really know what the time of day out. You know what's going on out. Contestant number 2 with a wry smile. I'd like you all to put your hands together as well. For contestant number 2, Rajesh Ramdani. Contestant number 3. Contestant number 3. He's flexing his muscles. Says, yeah, watch now. No smiling here, boy. Flexing his muscles, making sure the t-shirt shows that as well. Because he's going to flex his real muscles when it comes to pepper roti eating this afternoon. Contestant number 3 is Mr. Rakesh Bhim Singh. And contestant number 4, he says, you all left the best for last, you know. The best for last. You see here right now, he had a seat and he was just waiting. As you can see, he's a man who means business. No smile, no flexing muscles, no thumbs up, no nothing. Just let's get to the business of the day. And he is contestant number 4. Put your hands together for Khalil Ali. All right, so you all know the rules. You don't know the rules? Well, you know you need to eat the pepper roti. You all have 2 minutes 2 minutes to eat that pepper roti. Now, here's the caveat. Here's what's going on. You can eat this pepper roti. If you eat this pepper roti out in 2 minutes and you're the first person to do so, to chew and swallow and everything else, the only thing you don't need to do is digest, right? You chew and you swallow within that 2 minute period and you're the first person to do so, you're the winner. Simple as that. If we don't have persons who finish their pepper roti within that 2 minute allocated time, that allotted time, if you don't finish, none of you four here finish a pepper roti, well, that's where we come and we examine and we look at the pepper roti and we see who has finished eaten the most. Okay? Simple enough. 2 minutes is that time period. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Country Pride Flour pepper roti eating competition. Number 2. One of you all is going to move on to the final. One of you all can brag, but that's going to happen in about 2 minutes' time. In 3, 2, 1, let's go! This is the 103.1 FM and Country Pride Flour pepper roti eating competition. And they are chewing, and they are munching, and they are eating, and they are tasting and going, yes, boy, this roti tasting nice. The roti is tasting pretty nice. One is examining to see which angle he should bite. Surface area to mouth ratio. Salisha is saying I could cook a better pepper roti than this, but it's tasting really, really good nonetheless. We've got 1 female and 3 guys, and they are chewing. And they are chewing. All right. And we have Sarah, Chandu, and Gyan who are timing. How's the clock looking there, Chandu? So we just crossed the halfway mark. So we've crossed the halfway mark. And they are eating. So the pepper roti to mouth ratio, some of these contestants are trying to beat the system. 54 seconds on the clock. We still got a little time. So they bite, they chew, they swallow, they bite, they chew, they swallow, they repeat. Bite, chew, swallow, repeat. But how is it going with this pepper roti? They're not too sure if they just want to bite and chew and swallow, if they want to take in this tastiness, boy. 35 seconds on the clock. If you're just joining the live, we are in Chaguanas at Extra Food Supermarket in Chaguanas. The 103.1 FM Country Pride Flour pepper roti eating competition. Pepper roti is diminishing by the second. We have 15 seconds on the clock. Pepper roti is diminishing. If nobody finishes, whoever finishes the most. We have 8 seconds on the clock. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody drop your roti. Drop your roti, cameraman. You need to open out the roti so we'll get the proper size of what has remained. We see roti in the shape of Trinidad. We see roti in the shape of Barbados. We see roti, I don't know what shape that is either. But I think we have a winner. Cameraman, have you panned to all 4 contestants? Let's start this process again, please. If you could bring the camera to contestant number 1 so our live stream can view. This is contestant number 1, Salisha Mohammed. As you can see, the remnants of what Salisha has eaten. Contestant number 2, Rajesh Ramdani. All right. Contestant number 3, that is Rakesh Bhimsingh with a nice thumbs up. And contestant number 4, Khalil Ali. So I think it's pretty apparent, ladies and gentlemen, on the live and who are live here with us as well, it is pretty apparent that contestant number 3 is our winner here today. Contestant number 3, Rakesh Bhimsingh, was the last to arrive and almost the first to finish. Let's give him a nice hearty round of applause. Rakesh Bhimsingh is our winner here today. He qualifies for the finals of the 103.1 FM and Country Pride Flour pepper roti eating competition. Rakesh, could you cook a pepper roti, boy? How much would you rate this pepper roti in terms of taste out of 10?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Yours will be 10 out of 10. Good answer. Good answer. Let's give him a nice hearty round of applause again. He is our winner here today. Rakesh walks away in a pepper roti eating competition. Rakesh walks away with the first prize of $500 cash. Rakesh also walks away with several other prizes, but I'd like our executive director, Mr. Jason Corby, who is donning that pink 103.1 FM jersey. Rakesh, if you'd make your way to the front, please. Rakesh is our winner here today. He wins $500 in cash, and it's courtesy us at 103.1 FM. Courtesy us at 103.1 FM. And he also wins a hamper from Country Pride Flour. Country Pride said, Rakesh, you just said you could cook pepper roti. We're giving you the supplies, the main supplies to cook that pepper roti. And he's also getting a hamper from Extra Foods Supermarket. So I'd like one of our 103 personnel to organize that for us. Rakesh, thank you very much. All those muscular hands that you were flexing just now, you have to tote that Country Pride Flour hamper now. Our other three contestants, let's give them a hearty round of applause as well. Our three contestants, they also walk away with prizes. It's a hamper, each from Country Pride Flour. And our three contestants today who did not qualify for the final are still walking away with some really cool prizes. We got Salisha Mohammed, who just left the screen. We have Khalil Ali, who is on your screen right now. And we also have Rajesh Ramdani. Thank you very, very much to all our sponsors, to Country Pride Flour, Hearts World Limited, and of course the Extra Food Supermarket for making sure that the pepper roti eating competition was A-OK. Speaking about A-OK and speaking about top notch, let's welcome again for another bit of entertainment our very own champion of the road march. We'd like to welcome again Mr. Amit Sagra.
Come on, let's make some noise for the winners. Come on, let's get a round of applause. Come on, everybody, clap your hands so, clap your hand. We're gonna have a nice time, right? Hey, 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 hey. Sing with me. Utai dil na jawani nar chaldi, utai dil na jawani nar chaldi, puri thi mal di. Utai dil na jawani nar chaldi, utai dil na jawani nar chaldi, puri thi mal di. Come on, everybody, clap your hands. Clap your hands so. Hey, hey, bade bolle. Hey, hey. Yeah, ma. Yeah, man. Patli teri jawani kuriye tere bas na rangi har range range patli teri jawani kuriye tere bas na rangi सात दिन हो लंबुलाए तेरे गदा में नहीं हो सात दिन हो लंबुलाए तेरे गदा में नहीं उन्हें गुरदी याद रंग भरी गुरदी Sing with me मल माल की उठाई दिल न जवानी नर चले उठाई दिल न जवानी नर चले गुरदी I want the winner, take it with your dance. So let's make some noise for the pepper roti winner. Hey, 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 scooty ball, scooty ball, scooty ball, scooty ball, scooty ball. Hey, 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 hey. Aha. 103 FM, the first, the finest forever, alright? Hey, hey, hey. Atli teri तेरे बस नारंगी हर रंगे रंगे पतली तेरी जवानी कुरिए तेरे बस नारंगी हाँ सात दिन हो फिर सहेंगे लूलू करेली शाय हो सात दिन हो फिर सहेंगे लूलू करेली शाय उन्हें कुर्ती आज रंग पर कुर्ती माल दी होता ही दिल न जवानी न दे चले होता ही दिल न जवानी न दे चले पूरी थी मल मालनी हाँ hey so let me go with the next one time hey so since we have the pepper eating coming up now oh Korea hama oh Korea hama wheel down that tune wheel it down here we're going and I want everybody clap their hand right come on Korea hama oh Korea hama oh Korea hama Korea hama tu meri gena ki pulwa oh Korea hama tu meri gena ki pulwa 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 Korea hama tu meri gena ki pulwa oh Korea hama tu meri gena ki pulwa ha now this is boy Sarah alongside Archie stop the tune aha जिंदगी भर तू मेरे साथ रहेगी जिंदगी भर तू मेरे साथ रहेगी Come on, I wanna see you. Let's drop the fire emoji. जिंदगी भर तू मेरे साथ रहेगी तेरे बिना हम कैसे जिएंगे तेरे बिना अब कैसे जिएंगे कैसे You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4 Look them ladies dancing down the place turning up the hand only make some noise say yeah yeah Kudiya Hamad tu meri gengna ke pulwa oh Kudiya Hamad tu meri gengna ke pulwa ha Scooty ball make up the Barry on the inside hey तू मेरी सब कुछ ओ मेरी गुड़िया तू मेरी सब कुछ ओ मेरी गुड़िया तू मेरी सब कुछ ओ मेरी दुनिया मैं तेरा साथ कभी ना छूटेगा मैं तेरा साथ कभी ना All you ready? Set up yourself 1, 2, 3, 4 Look them ladies dancing down the place turning up their hand now and walking up their waist Kudiya Hamad tu meri gengna ke pulwa oh Kudiya Hamad tu meri gengna ke pulwa So I want to say good luck to all the contestants, right? Auntie तू मेरी सब कुछ ओ मेरी गुड़िया तू मेरी सब कुछ ओ मेरी गुड़िया तू मेरी सब कुछ ओ मेरी गुड़िया मैं तेरा साथ कभी ना छूटेगा मैं तेरा साथ कभी ना छूटेगा Set up yourself 1, 2 let me go Look them ladies dancing down the place turning up their hand now and walking up their waist Kudiya Hamad tu meri gengna ke pulwa oh Kudiya Hamad tu meri gengna ke pulwa genda ke pulwa genda ke pulwa genda ke pulwa genda ke ha Kudiya Hamad tu meri gengna ke pulwa oh Kudiya Hamad tu meri gengna ke pulwa oh Kudiya Hamad tu meri Let me take one more dance, right? 1, 2, let me go. Look them ladies dancing down the place turning up their hand now and mashing up the place Kudi, come on, let's make some noise. Thank you very much. Say yay. It's over to Rodney.
Give a nice round of applause to Amit Sagra, man. He is the 103.1 FM Chutney Soca Road March for 2021. I told you all give a nice round of applause, but I don't think you did. That's what we're talking about. So we head right into competition time once again. Competition time, of course, being the pepper eating competition. However, I just spotted someone in the crowd who I would like to call up to say a few words. Mr. Austin from Extra Foods, and he's watching around. I'd like for him to say a few words, please. Always a big supporter of 103.1 FM. We're eternally grateful for that. What can you say? What was it feeling like coming from Extra Foods, once again facilitating this pepper eating and pepper roti eating competition? So we're having a little mic problem, but that's all right. We have one backup.
Hey.
Well, we are very much excited. Good afternoon, everyone. Are you all excited? As I am? Well, we can't wait to see who's going to win this afternoon because pepper eating is something that I wouldn't play with, but we love you pepper roti. So we are very excited to have 103 here this afternoon. And looking forward to see the winners. And congratulations for the pepper eating persons that would have won just now. Let me give them a round of applause. And we are very happy to have you all here. Today we hope that 103 bring more programs like these so that we could entertain all of you all here this afternoon. Thank you all and enjoy the pepper eating roti competition.
Yep, that's right. Thank you very much, Mr. Austin. Always representing 103 when it comes to many things, whether it be a Diwali Nagar, whether it be year after year at our pepper roti and pepper eating competition, well, pepper eating competition in particular, and this year with the pepper roti eating competition, Extra Foods and 103.1 always have such a good camaraderie and a good working relation. So kudos to them once again. So let's get right into competition time. This is the bigger competition of the two, as we would say, because people say, listen, we could probably handle a little pepper roti, but when it comes to pepper eating, you all have belly. So we got 4 competitors as usual. They are, of course, vying for $1,000 in cash. That is a lot of money. $1,000 this week. We got smiles when I call the cash prize, boy. And not only that, when they win $1,000, the winner today walks away as well with hampers. Hampers courtesy HOTTT Foods Limited, Forest Park Rum, Extra Food Supermarket, and Super Cow Milk for the super in you, right? That's just for the winner. Those who don't win, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, they get hampers as well. They get hampers courtesy Forest Park Rum. They get hampers courtesy Super Cow Milk for the super in you, and HOTTT Food Products Limited as well. So lots at stake, and of course we got the finals with even bigger prizes at stake. So 4 competitors today. Let's get right into it. I know that some competitors may be nervous. Some are probably virtually beating their chest and saying, listen, I'm going to show you who is the champion here today. Yeah, flexing the muscles, doing a little sprint. All right. I don't know if that's showboating or if that's actually a warm-up routine. I don't know if on a Sunday when you have your Congo pepper on the side with your dal and rice, if you do all that before you eat. But he says just a little bit, right? So, first contestant in our pepper eating competition, the 103.1 FM and HOTTT Foods Limited pepper eating competition. Contestant number 1 is Melissa Hanuman. Melissa is contestant number 1, and she says just like her surname, Lord Hanuman is the one who portrays strength and courage. And listen, today he is going to get her through. But contestant number 2 is begging to differ. Contestant number 2 says, hold up, Sonia Blade. You know Sonia Blade from Mortal Kombat? Sonia Blade is here today. Her name, though, is Sonia Susaran. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. We continue with the trend of ladies, boy. Contestant number 3 is Reshma Maula. Contestant number 3 in our pepper eating competition. And then there is one guy who said, listen, all men around the world, the pride of all men around the world listening in right now, rest on your shoulders. Because if you don't win, brother, we can't talk until next week, Wednesday. Until next week, Saturday, for that matter. Okay? Contestant number 4, Mr. Bharat Samaru. So we have contestant number 1, Melissa. Sonia, number 2, 3 is Reshma, and 4 is Bharat Samaru. So how this works, we've got 30 seconds with which to finish the peppers. 30 seconds with which to finish your peppers. When we say finish your peppers, let me be very clear. You need to eat everything beside the plate and the stem. Okay? Everything beside the plate and the stem, and you're not allowed to bite and swallow. You have to chew your peppers. You have to chew your peppers to a degree that we are satisfied with, right? You masticate properly. And to make sure that these are all adhered to, we've got spotters. We have 4 spotters here today who will be shown on camera. The 4 spotters here today are Representative Vinayak from HOTTT Foods, Gyan from 103.1, an extended family member from 103, and Chandu as well from 103. So 4 spotters. Each of these contestants have an independent spotter, right? An independent spotter here today. 30 seconds is the time that they've got. Contestants, as you can see, are also supplied with a mason jar, semi-filled with super cow milk for the super in you. If you wish and you can't make no more, you are allowed to have the milk. Of course, having the milk means you are instantly reneging. You are instantly disqualified. You are no longer a participant. The milk is your last resort for the burn. Okay? So you've got to take the peppers up, chew them, open your mouth, show your spotter, and then swallow. Got that clear? You take up, you chew, show your spotter. Spotter says, all right, and you swallow. First up, we've got the chili peppers. These chili peppers might be intimidating, but trust me, they are nothing compared to what we have in store for you. These chili peppers, their number on the Scoville scale is 23,000 Scoville units. Some contestants don't want to hear that. They're like, just bring the thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is round number 1 in stock number 2, preliminary round number 2 of the 103.1 FM and HOTTT Foods Limited Pepper Eating Competition 2021. You got what it takes? Put your mouth where the pepper is. In 3, 2, 1, start that timer. This is round number 1. This is round number 1. You need to show your spotter. You need to swallow within the 30-second time. If you don't do that within 30 seconds, you're disqualified. You can't make it on to the next round, but let's see if they could. And the timer is running. The timer is running. We have some spotters saying, all right. And we are out in 30 seconds. Cameraman, if you can pan to all of these contestants. All of them have made it to the next round. Nice round of applause for all of these contestants that made it to the next round. That is round number 1. Round number 2. Have you ever eaten a bird? Well, we're going to eat a bird pepper. A bird pepper on the Scoville scale ranks at 50,000 units. The bird pepper might look small, but it has a dangerous bite. The bird pepper is the chihuahua of peppers. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Eat that bird pepper. It's a bird pepper, not a bunch, not several. It goes down well with a Sunday lunch that moms or granny may cook. Spotters are making sure that they chew. Spotters are making sure that they chew and making sure that they swallow. We see some, next. I see some, oh boy. And I see some people saying, come on, hurry up and talk. We need the next pepper. This thing is burning. That is round number 2. Remember, guys, ladies and gents, if you're just logging on, This is the 103.1 FM and HOTTT Foods Limited pepper eating competition. It's an iconic competition that has taken over our social media with millions of views. Literally millions of views. Number 3 is the cherry pepper. The cherry pepper is not like a cherry. The cherry pepper, its bite might be worse than its bark. We don't know. The cherry pepper ranks at 80,000 Scoville units. In 3, 2, 1, eat those peppers. And they chew, and they chew, they masticate and masticate some more. Open their mouths to their spotters, to the clear view of their spotters. Our contestants definitely are here today. They're here today to cause some trouble. I see the cameraman going straight up into the mouth. I don't know if he does dentist work on the part-time. I don't know if our cameraman does some sort of dentistry. But it's quite the shot. So now we get into the big boys. All the time we were playing in the small boys and small girls league. Remember, these are 3 females and 1 guy. And this guy knows that he has to prove himself today. It's the pepper eating competition round number 4. Amrit is ready with that timer. Round number 4 in our pepper eating competition features the habanero. It features the habanero, the intimidating looking habanero. Are you ready, ladies and gents? I would advise you to not take it in one bite. I know that some of you would have shown off a little bit with the bird pepper, with the cherry. But this is round number 4 with the habanero. It's green luster. Usually finds itself in a Sunday lunch pot, maybe with a little dal or a little something. But today, it's Saturday lunchtime and it finds itself in the plate before you. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. This is round number 4. This will separate the sheep from the goat. The sheep from the goat. Some of the contestants think this is some kind of ice cream. Some of the contestants, we see eyes are watering. We know the sun is hot. We know the sun is hot, but not so hot to cause the kind of sweating that we're seeing. You got a seed, contestant number 3, you have a seed on your lip. You need to eat that seed. Round number 4. This is where the heat is turned up. Everybody take off the AC. This is the heat in motion. It is the 103.1 FM and HOTTT Foods Limited pepper eating competition. There were 4. And now there are 3. It seems as if there are 2.5. I'm not too sure if that half is going to build back up to 1 or if it's going to drop out. It's on the fence right now. Cameraman, could you pan? Could you please pan to contestant number 2, cameraman? There were 4. At the moment, there are 3. Lots of tears. And they are not tears of joy. Lots of tears, lots of sweating. Let's get to round number 5. Let's get to round number 5 in the pepper eating competition. And we advise contestants, if you we could supply some napkins. You have napkins? Yeah, please. If you know you can't make, please don't push yourself over the limit. This is round number 5. You all find I'm talking around slow, and so you want me to tell you all a story before we continue? When I was small, okay, I'm just kidding, right? Round number 5. Let's give her a round of applause. Contestant number 2 and contestant number 1 have both given up. Contestant number 3 and 4 were probably thinking about it, but now they realize, wait now, it's just 2 of us alone. There were 4, then there were 3, now there are 2. Let's move on to the meat of the matter. But the meat involves only eating pepper. The green habanero was dealt with. It brought a lot of tears, more than Dilwale Dulhaniale Jayenge would have brought. But let's see what happens if Kuch Kuch Hota Hai will be showing with pepper number 5. Lady and gent, take up your peppers. This is the yellow habanero. And the yellow habanero is 325,000 units of heat. This is our big boy when it comes to peppers. In 3, in 2, in 1, eat those peppers. 2 have remained. One of these persons will win $1,000. But they need to cross the line. That line involves sarkin, suskin. It involves wiping. It involves eating those peppers within 30 seconds. Give a nice round of applause to our winner this afternoon. He's won eating the pepper within 30 seconds. He is Mr. Bharat Samaru. A nice round of applause to our third place, to our second place, who would have still given it a lot of effort. A nice round of applause, please, to Reshma Maula. And continue that round of applause with Sonia Susaran and Melissa Hanuman, who would have all shown us that, hey, they can still eat much more peppers than us. Yeah? We say thank you to Chatak Food Products, to Forest Park Rum, Parts World Limited, Super Cow Milk for the Super NU, and Extra Food Supermarket. Of course, Mr. Bharat Samaru is going to collect his prizes now. We got representatives from 103.1 FM. Those representatives will be bringing, firstly, $1,000. Well, Chatak Foods Limited, Vinayak from Chatak Foods Limited. That $1,000 is sponsored by Chatak Foods Limited. Don't go too far, Mr. Bharat. He's also getting a hamper from our executive director, Mr. Jason Corby. It's a hamper from Extra Food Supermarket, another from Forest Park Rum, another from Super Cow Milk, and another from Chatak Foods Limited. Mr. Austin, always willing, always bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and always giving us the opportunity of sharing prizes. Yeah, the World Cup 2022. Yep. So he's won all of those prizes. $1,000 cash courtesy Chatak Food Products, hampers from Chatak Foods, Forest Park, Extra Food Supermarket, Super Cow for the Super NU. Mr. Bharat, if you can just pose by all of your prizes, please, and if our cameraman can just show. Yeah? So he's got all these prizes. Kudos to you. A nice hearty round of applause, please, to Mr. Bharat Samaru. Congratulations, sir. You've also qualified for the finals of our pepper eating competition at a date to be announced. Stay tuned for a date and a location to be announced. All 3 contestants, please make your way forward. All 3 remaining contestants also win hampers. They win multiple hampers and prizes. Vinayak and Gyan. Vinayak, of course, from Chatak Foods Limited is presenting a nice hamper from Chatak Foods Limited. We also have Forest Park Rum presenting as well. All 3 contestants would have won some nice prizes. So this is Reshma Maula. Reshma came second according to the timeline. Congratulations to Reshma. Yes, Reshma. Now you see, Austin, if you give her that kind of support while she was eating, who knows what may have taken place, you know? Extra Foods, always showing that they care. Always showing that they care with some hampers from Extra Foods. And we continue with the prize giving ceremony, of course, with 2 more contestants. We got Sonia and Melissa. If you can make your way forward as well for your prizes. right? So we've got Sonia, who has a representative to collect for her, and we also have Melissa. Sonia is making her way. So Melissa Hanuman, Melissa is one of the contestants as well. She's also going to be winning prizes from HOTTT Foods Limited, prizes from Forest Park and Extra Foods Supermarkets. This is round number 2. So Mr. Bharat Samaru, he joins Mr. Shiraz Hussain. Shiraz Hussain was last week's winner. Bharat Samaru is this week's winner, and they both qualify for the final. Of course, you just need to stay tuned to 103 and 103fm.tt, and you'll understand the magnitude of prizes that they will be getting in the final. Those prizes have not been revealed, but they are much, much more than the weekly prizes, which are also nothing to sneeze at, right? Sonia says she's putting on her mask. Yes, Sonia. Very well done, Sonia. Very, very well done to you. Thank you very much. She's won multiple prizes as well. So, next week we will be in Marabella. We will be in Marabella. If you wish to register for the pepper eating, if you wish to register for the pepper roti, as you can see, all of the contestants have gotten their hands filled when it comes to prizes, when it comes to hampers. All of the contestants have gotten their hands filled. So if you register and you participate, you take one of those 4 spots, you're guaranteed some prizes. You're Sonia ain't easy, you know. Sonia has vibes. Sonia has vibes. Sonia, we need to hire you as our mascot, you know. Yes. Very nice. Very, very nice. So entertaining indeed. Right. So the number to register, as long as you get prizes, the number to register is 310-1032. 310-1032. Another prize giving, I should say. This one is a hamper to our pepper roti eating winner. If you're wondering where he came from because you're just tuning in, he's our pepper roti eating winner. A little earlier on, he won $500 and multiple hampers, including that one from Extra Foods. Thank you so much, Austin, once again. Our pepper roti eating winner was Rakesh Bhim-Singh. We're going to recap the winners. We're going to recap all of this and give thanks to our sponsors. However, another hot mouth is going to take the seat now. Take the stage now, I should say. And that guy goes by the name of Amit Sagram. Amit Sagram is getting ready to perform. Of course, we got some more prize giving to go. Some more prize giving to go in terms of hampers and what have you. All of these courtesy Extra Foods Supermarket. As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, the prize giving is taking a while. The prize giving is taking a little while because we've got so many prizes. Just so many prizes to give out. We got 3 more hampers to give out. Our cameraman is going to pan to the hampers now once again as we make room as well for our last bit of entertainment. Let me tell you very quickly, our winner of our pepper eating competition today, is a gentleman by the name of Bharat Samaru. He moves on to the final. Sharing another contestant spot with Shiraz Hussain. There are 2 more to go. If you want to be one of those finalists, or if you just want to participate for fun, you want to participate and walk away with those kind of prizes on a weekly basis, you call us on 310-1032. That's 310-1032. You can WhatsApp us, you can text us, you can message us on Facebook on 310-1032. Thank you very, very much to our sponsors, HOTTT Food Products, as well as Forest Park Rum, Parts World Limited, Super Cow for the Super in You, and also to Extra Food Supermarket. The pepper roti eating competition, Extra Foods was also a part of that. They were also a part of Parts World Limited also being a part of it, and Country Pride Flour, our title sponsor for the pepper roti eating competition. Thank you very much. We're not done yet. We're going to have the final hoorah with Amit Sagram, who's going to give us a nice bit of entertainment. Remember the number to register, guys. It's 310-1032. Shoot us a message us on Facebook, and of course, you can be the next pepper roti eating competition winner. If not, and you participate, you walk away with more than a handful of prizes. It is all up to you. 310-1032. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice round of applause to Amit Sagram.
Come on now, let's make some noise for our winners. Somebody say yay yay. Let's go one time. Abhi umar ladkaya, abhi umar ladkaya, nache rosaya abhi umar ladkaya. Hey. So it's all about 103 FM, pepper roti and pepper eating competition, right? Abhi umar ladkaya, abhi umar ladkaya, nache rosaya, nache rosaya, nache rosaya, abhi umar ladkaya, nache rosaya, abhi umar ladkaya, abhi umar ladkaya, abhi umar ladkaya, nache rosaya, nache rosaya, nache rosaya, abhi umar ladkaya, nache rosaya, abhi umar ladkaya. Abhi umar ladkaya, abhi umar ladkaya, nache rosaya, nache rosaya, umar ladkaya, nache rosaya, abhi umar ladkaya. So I want to big up to everybody on the live stream, right? Hey! Seja chahat mori payal baaje. Aha! Seja chahat mori payal baaje. Seja chahat mori payal baaje. Latak jaat kariye ya, latak jaat kariye ya, nache rosaya, nache rosaya, nache rosaya, abhi umar ladkaya, nache rosaya, abhi umar ladkaya, ladkaya, abhi umar ladkaya, nache rosaya, nache rosaya, abhi umar ladkaya, nache rosaya, abhi umar ladkaya. Aha, aha. अब की कथा मोरे माफ करो बालम, अब की कथा मोरे माफ करो बालम, अब की कथा मोरे माफ करो बालम, पर की मैं होवे तेरी नैया, पर की मैं होवे तेरी नैया, नाचे रोसैया, नाचे रोसैया, नाचे रोसैया, अब ही उमर लड़कैया, नाचे रोसैया, अब ही उमर लड़कैया, अभी उमर लड़कैया, अभी उमर लड़कैया, नाचे रोसैया, नाचे रोसैया, अभी उमर लड़कैया, नाचे रोसैया, अभी उमर लड़कैया. आहा, आहा. सेज की बतियां अब नहीं जाने, सेज की बतियां अब नहीं जाने, सेज की बतियां अब नहीं जाने, साथी करो ना बगिया, साथी करो ना बगिया, नाचे रोसैया, नाचे रोसैया, अब की उमर लड़कैया, नाचे रोसैया, अब की उमर लड़, अभी उमर लड़कैया, अभी उमर लड़कैया, नाचे रोसैया, नाचे रोसैया, अभी उमर लड़कैया, नाचे रोसैया, अभी उमर लड़कैया. Thank you very much.